did not meet a pleasant end.
These are the tieflings. All that for naught. But it doesn't mean saving their lives was meaningless. I let them live. I allowed them to live for a couple of more days, and if you ask me, that's worth it. Life is precious. I just feel like bro, like, were they really? Yeah. They have the shadow curse around them. They probably... Fuck, man. I was gonna say they should have been able to defend themselves, even though cultists are pretty powerful. Like, you have like a small army of niggas with you. But being around the shadow curse too is probably... yeah. True soul. If you are a real true soul, you should have a worm. Oh, wait, hold on. Barrier.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Let's go.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He helped us out in the shadows.
Come.
I can't have too many of those people walking
Jahira.
around. Got their damn tits out. I gotta get a new mod, man. I forgot that I gooned the fuck out of my game. I'm trying to do what I can to censor it myself. If this is supposed to scare me, it won't work. Monks are not so easily cowed.
Huh. A level head. Let us see if you will get to keep it.
Don't catch that bolt and throw it back at you. I save your soldiers, and this is the things I get.
Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Get this bullshit off of me.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down! I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down!
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
There's a lot of people around. I don't want to just show it out. I work in mysterious ways.
Enlighten me. Now.
No. You broke free of the vines but haven't attacked. Come on!
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
For now, I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
She lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
Wish we had stone.
The light here warms my skin, cleanses my lungs. A welcome change from the surrounding shadow.
This is probably my favorite place in Baldur's in the entire game. Especially because of the music.
Hey, it's Darren! Let's say hi!
Plus, I like the narrative part of this place, like the fact that it's the, you know, it's the slimmer of hope in a land of darkness, literally.
Creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep side narrows at night time. 2 steps in and you're...
I'm not even gonna lie, I low-key want to play as a sorcerer now. Sorcerers just have, like... They basically have the same utility, like, they're basically the same way as, like, monks. They're kind of specialized, like, they're a very specialized kind of type of fighter. They're only really good at one thing, but the thing they're good at is so good that it's almost... It's basically, it's OP. Like, the thing that, one the weaknesses with other classes that they're too generalist. So, let's say a cleric is never gonna be more than like a pretty good spellcaster, but the best spellcasters are wizards and sorcerers. Like, sorcerers are the most potent spellcast. So, when a sorcerer is doing something in their element, they're the most powerful at that thing. Whereas, a cleric is never going to be the best at fire magic. But she has fire magic, she has ice magic, she has holy magic, she has healing magic. So, they're more general. Whereas, a fighter... She's never gonna be good at archery and shit, but she's, you know, when she gets up close and she closes this, she's hitting 40, 50 damage. So specialists, in my opinion, specialists in this game are better than the far better than the generalist classes.
Oh.
Also, you know, stunning strike is kind of OP. Having 8 stunning strikes and being able to do it once, twice, 3 times per turn is insane. But monks kind of suffer from not being that generalist. You know, they're up close fighters, but they're also kind of squishy. They're not really tanky at all. You know, one good spell can cripple a monk, but at the same time, monks can just, you know, I can hit this nigga and then hit this nigga and then run the fuck. I can hit this nigga, and then run all the way over here to safety if I play my cards right. Especially if I do this, yeah, it's insane. Yeah. So, in my opinion, specialist classes far beat.
Got a good sense for horned freaks, and that ox is one of them.
I wonder what the next move is.
Notice how he has a lot more health than the other oxes. Damn, bro, I can't talk to these bitches, bro. She literally has her tits out, man.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Damn, bro, I can't talk to these people with their tits out.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
You let your fear conquer you. Be careful not to let it... You let your fear conquer you. Be careful not to let your life be ruled by it.
We're in a dilapidated inn, surrounded by cursed darkness. Only a fool wouldn't be afraid. We've no brighter horizon ahead of us. There's just the city. If I can get us there alive. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I heard what happened. That people were taken to Moonrise.
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
How did you survive?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland, the apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
To linger in the past is to condemn our future. Focus on the here and now. And the path you walk will be easier.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try.
It never is.
You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry. I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
No cap, you don't need, bro, you don't have to, you can, fighting with your fists isn't the only way to fight.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light, check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Let me get that fucking coin.
I mean, maybe.
I'll hold some dusty key.
I guess it is kind of old. Here. Birds of a feather. Don't be shy. Have a What can I get you? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Kid's going far. Ooh, a potion of invisibility. I don't need it, but bro, they be upcharging the fuck out of these things, man.
Pleasure doing premium trinkets and doodahs.
Rider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws are dug deep. But I will, damn it! Surely a great
Last Light's best bargains, right here!
one lost soldier among thousands.
What that nigga housing?
Wonder if the gods are watching me. I want to have a word.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Is there anything you can tell me? on how to lift it.
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What should I look for?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude. Yes, forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro, everybody like me. Everybody want a piece of me.
Hey, you.
All right.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
I'm still alive, Bran. That's worth a share at the very least.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Do you know?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, then I'm gonna go get them.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh,
To your very good health.
You'll have to pardon my friend Karlak. She's very excited to meet you.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I want to talk about Karlak. That's my girl.
To your very good health.
You have to pardon my friend Karlak. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Karlak.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I was actually wondering if it would even affect me. Poisons often struggle. Training does that to a monk's body.
Well, consider this an experiment then. Indulge me.
I mean, come on, bro. I'm the drunken monk, bro. I never turn down a drink. Matter of fact, I should. I never turn. I turn down. I should. Fuck. Matter of fact, I should start turning down, because the way I drink, nigga, maybe I turn down too many.
Bottoms up.
I don't give a fuck.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something. Alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I see why you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
The flowing river changes. It's still a river. And I'm still me.
But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist?
Yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who is he?
General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Hope is an illusion, one easily shattered. I deal in action. So tell me, what's the plan?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together we assault his tower
Pretty sure I
and put
didn't
a
tell you
final
about the
end
artifact.
to this
but
blight.
Whatever. Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Greetings.
Hey, way back at camp for me.
Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Let me get well. I need to level that nigga up. You know, it's kind of weird calling Will and referring to Will because my dad's name is Will. So talking to another person named Will has always been weird because I'm talking to you as an equal, and my dad's definitely not equal to me. He's my dad.
That's
so
the spirit.
I need area of effect spells, man. Like, magic, that's the whole point of magic. I don't like, especially for a warlock who doesn't have that many spells. I need as many shit. I need as many area of effect spells as I can get. Massacre the many. Life drinker. I mean, he doesn't have access to it. I don't know when the fuck I got that. Banishing? I don't like spells where it just disables someone and then you can't attack them. Like, I'd rather just kill you. That's how you disable someone, by killing them. Making sure they can't move anymore. So I'm not gonna waste a spell cast on banishing you just so you can come back and fight. Like, nah, I'm just gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, and so you can't come back. There is no coming back. Teleport yourself and possibly an ally to an unoccupied space. Not gonna lie, I like that. They said, and possibly an ally. Psychic lightning. Yeah, bro, like that. Just... Teleport yourself. I mean, I have Misty Step. No, I'd rather, yeah. Nah, but undead are resistant to this shit, and we're about to go up against a lot of undead.
Karlach, I know I say this every day, but I'm so glad you're here. Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine.
Me too.
And with the true soul. And seeing you've got someone to care about now, after 10 bloody years, what would you say? Good for you, mate.
Exactly so, Your Majesty.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your
Fucking
butt out there,
predator.
didn't I? We're square now, Chief.
Not
So,
even in the pedophilic
Do
way.
you play
I mean,
Lance
he's
Ball
just a
by any
predator.
chance? It's my first time playing.
Fuck. This is a game that tests your mind. Look at the board with fresh eyes. What does your opponent hide?
Aha! His king is wide open!
Bitch.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Yeah.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty about me that you don't know anything about.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Stay away from Maul, dude. Seriously, me and you gonna have to talk about that shit.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
You know, I've never been better.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Premium trinkets and doodah.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Mole, that bitch is a go-getter, bro. She has a mind to team up with Raphael. There's no changing it.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
For her sake, I hope you're right.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Hey, you.
Well, I've been neglecting you, Belsky.
No one stopped me yet.